On Thursday, we looked at how to apply roof gutters using the beam tool and a complex profile. To review that, beam tool, complex profile, select the right profile. We want gutter and steel fascia with 450E for an EPS wall. The first floor roof is a multi-plane roof, which makes it easy. All we need to do is find the top edge of the roof composite, magic wand, and the beam is applied. Marnie asked the question about how we manage the situation where you've got a garage that like the one I've set up here with a 450 eave to the front and a flush gutter to the side. It's also complicated by the fact that this is a single plane roof. If we try and use the magic wand and our beam on this roof, it wants to put the gutter all the way around the edge of the roof, which is a bit of a pain. Also doesn't follow the angle of where we need to run the gutter up the side of this angle here. You can do that. I tried that, and you put it on and then they connect up and you can delete all the extra ones, but it's not the best way. A better method is, first of all, to change to the correct gutter. We want one with no eave here because most of our eave that's going to follow around here is with no eave. Use the chain method of applying the beam. And then the most important thing when you snap your way around is to wait for that little blue circle to appear on the snap point that we want. Hover over the correct point, wait for the blue circle, and click. Work your way around to the extent that you need the gutter. And we're good. Our problem here is that an angled beam doesn't connect well to a horizontal beam that's perpendicular to it. Cleans up nicely when it's in the same line, like here, but not when it goes around the corner. If you're in a real hurry, you can probably get away with that. It's not the end of the world, but it's also not the best. There's a better way to do it, which is really not much more difficult. Same thing, wait for the circle, click, click. Now, this time what we want to do is a small section where we run around the corner horizontally. You can see here, I've just gone around, so it's more or less horizontal, but that slant angle, if you look at the tracker there, is 0.73, and that's not going to work. You can muck about and try and catch the correct x-axis, but I find that that can be tedious and difficult. It's easier in this case just to type the coordinates in. So tab to our distance, we only want to return 10 millimeters. That's enough. Tab again to the slant angle, type in 0. Our angle is also 0. Return, and then we've got our gutter returning, which is going to clean up that connection. Now you can go back to snapping the points, hover over the correct point, wait for the blue circle, and click. And now we've got our gutter applied with a nicer connection. You can do all this in 2D, but there's a lot more cleanup to do once you put it on because it doesn't snap to the correct heights. It's easier to track around the points in 3D as long as you wait for that snap point and then type in the coordinates when you need to going around the corner. And then you have a clean gutter.